Hello my friends, Mark Thomas, home builder here. Today I have the Milwaukee M18 cordless drill. This comes with two lithium-ion batteries. It's the M18 half-inch chuck. It's model number 2606-22CT. And if you want to see how this compares to other drills and how it performs, and if you want to see my overall review, stay tuned. Okay, so I'll just tell you a little story why I purchased this Milwaukee M18 drill. Well, it goes back about 5 to 6 years ago. I purchased this hammer drill. It was a combination purchase that they packaged this along with a job site radio. It came with a Rockford Fosgate, pretty heavy duty job site radio. And the radio has started to wear out a little bit, but the cordless drill works awesome. I was really amazed over all the years how well the battery has performed. It's an 18 volt. And it's a hammer drill that I continue to use to this day. When I'm going into cement, you just turn it over to either drill or to hammer and it goes right into it. It's amazing. I'm really happy with this. Can't say enough good things about it. It is a little heavy, but it sure beats dragging a cord around. So that's why I went with this M18. This is much lighter, much more compact, and I want to go through all the stats. I'm going to first go through all the positives. So let's take a closer look at that. Alright, so let's quick go over the weight of this. It's 3.8 pounds. Comparative model, this is an older Ryobi that I came across. This one is 6.6 pounds. And the hammer drill right here, this one weighs the most at 4.8 pounds. Okay, first of all, I just want to say that the grip of this is perfect. I just really like the way it fits in my hand. It just is very awesome. And I like the little light feature right there. If you squeeze the trigger, it'll just hang on for like 3 or 4 seconds. So you just push it a little bit again. The chuck won't turn, but if you just squeeze the trigger in a little bit, that light will come on. It's a very nice feature. The drill itself, I think, is very powerful. I've been very happy the way that it's drilled screws and bored holes, things like that. And I'm going to show you a test in a little bit. I have 77 2-inch drywall screws that I'm going to use a new battery and show you how much battery use it goes through. And another nice feature right here, if you push on the battery right there, you'll see a status indicator, and right there it just shows 1 bar. So you can just take that out. This came with 2 batteries. So the charger itself is updated. If you can see that green light right there, so I'll take that off, push the indicator light on there, all 4 lights come on. And I'm going to test this in a little bit and show you how long it takes. Actually, I'll just go ahead and start it right now. And when you put a dead battery in, it shows red. Alright, I'm going to start my stopwatch here. And when it turns green, I will report the time, how long it takes to take a completely dead battery to full. So this right here is a full battery. Like I showed you, 4 bars right there. It's lightweight, like I showed you in comparison between the two. And from what I recall, I don't know the time offhand, but the battery does charge pretty fast. I've been happy with that. So by the time you go through one battery, the other one's all ready to go. And the chuck on here, I'm really happy with the way that it locks up. Let me grab a bit to put in it. Let's see here. Alright, so here I have a 1/4 inch bit, and you put it in there. It's nice and smooth, and just the ratcheting just clicks really nice, just nice and smooth. Comes out, goes in easy. Very nice, very precision, and there's just plenty of torque with it. And this has a 2-speed 2 and 1 reversible, Actually, I had an old Rockwell drill, and it didn't have a reverse on it. I thought that was pretty weird. But that's how things were in the vintage series drills. And it has different, you can turn this to how much you want it to torque. So you can just put from 2, the level, to 16, and right there is the drill. That's full power. Alright, as far as the drawbacks, the negatives, the only thing I can really say, this being a very small compact unit, there really isn't that much room to store anything. So if I wanted to store a bit on the drill itself, sometimes I go between number 2 square bit and a Phillips quite often, and there isn't really a way to store it. So here is a Phillips bit that I'm going to take out of the case. So there isn't like any place to clip it on. On other drills there might be a little section right there. This actually holds 2 different bits, and you can keep one in there so you have 3. Sometimes I'll go between a deck bit, which is like a torque bit, and a Phillips and a number 2. So with this, you can't really do that. You just have to keep a case handy or keep it in your pocket. So that's something I managed to live with, but I really miss being able to just pull this off there and quick switching it out, because sometimes, you know, you just go between different screws, and it's nice to just have something on the drill itself. So pretty minor, but I did want to point that out. Alright, so this is my test right here. I have 77 the gold color drywall screws, and I have a drywall dimpler that will just recess the screw into the wood just enough, because I'm using this wood for something else, but if I stick it in far enough, it's not a big deal to me. So let's see how this works with 77 screws. Split the wood a little bit. 1 down, 76 to go. That one wasn't quite square. Alright, down to the last 2 here. 76. Set that down there. 77. Alright, let's just say that took probably close to about 15 minutes to do. I do feel a little bit of heat just on the sides right here. Pretty warm, but not like, you know, scorching warm, but noticeably warm, you can say that. So it really worked very nice. I'm happy with it. Let's check the battery life. Out of 4 bars, we're at 3 out of 4. 77 screws, pretty much a whole box full of 2-inch drywall screws that went all the way countersunk into a stud. So I'd say that's pretty impressive. I'm happy with that. The other battery is still charging. It's going on close to 20 minutes. I'll let you know, like I said, how long that's going to take. If there's anything I want to mention with this, if you purchase one, you may notice when the battery dies, the drill just, boom, goes right out. It's not like the older style batteries where it starts going slow, then you let go of the trigger, you wait about 10 seconds, push it again, and kind of help assist the screw in to get the last little bit of your battery. This doesn't do that, it just goes right to dead. So I thought actually the first time I used it that the drill was wearing out, or that I broke something, but that's just the way that lithium batteries work. When they deplete, they just go right out. So you might want to know that. Alright, so the battery took about 34 minutes to fully charge. There you see the green light. And the cool thing is, while it's charging, you can see like at what level it's at, between 1 to 4 bars. And when it's fully charged, that goes blank and the green light comes on. Pretty awesome. Some other chargers, they will blink either a steady red light or like a blinking, and some chargers, some brands are different than the others, so it's a little confusing. Here you have either green or red. Very straightforward. Brilliant idea, Milwaukee. Alright, so my overall review after owning this for a year, I'm very happy with it. If Milwaukee, if you happen to be watching this video, and if you want to take anything away from it, the only way I could really say to improve this, if you could find some way to have an onboard holder for at least one drill bit, that would be awesome. Otherwise, I haven't really ever owned a drill. I've owned a few different DeWalt's, and this one just fits so nice and perfect. The balance is second to none, and it's so nice and compact and powerful. I say you can't beat it. So anyways, I hope you find this video useful. If you do, please give me a thumbs up down below. It would really help support my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't done so yet. I have some other tools and reviews coming up soon that, if you like this, I think you might like those too. So thank you for watching, my friends. Have a great day. Alright, so I just want to say one of the accessories I purchased with the drill that I've been very happy with too. This is the Milwaukee Shockwave Impact Duty accessory drill bit. I'm not sure how many pieces it has, but it has 4 different drill bits. It has some hex bits, it has flatheads, torx, square bits. You can't go wrong.